What do a Stone Age hunter, an Egyptian pharaoh, a French peasant, and you, right now, all have in common? Bread. You've all eaten it. And that's kind of mind-blowing because bread isn't just food. It's the oldest technology humans ever scaled globally. It built civilizations, sparked revolutions, and has been worshipped, taxed, and fought over for 14,000 years. Let's go. Fast forward to ancient Egypt, and someone figures out leavening. Wild yeast gets into the dough. It ferments, the bread puffs up. Soft, airy, delicious. Egypt had over 30 types of bread. Pyramid workers were literally paid in bread and beer. Bread was currency, religion, and dinner, all in one loaf. Then Rome industrialized it. 250 professional bakeries in the city alone. A bread goddess, Fornax, and the phrase bread and circuses, panem et circenses, describing exactly how emperors kept people happy, feed them, and entertain them. Some things never change. It's 14,000 BC, Jordan. A hunter-gatherer called a Natufian accidentally drops a wet paste of crushed wild grain onto a hot rock. It hardens. It smells incredible. They taste it. Flatbread is born. Archaeologists found the actual evidence, the oldest bread ever discovered, at a site called Shubeka 1. And here's the wild part. It predates farming. Humans were baking bread before they even had fields to grow grain in. Some historians think bread is what convinced us to stop wandering and start settling down. We didn't domesticate wheat. Wheat domesticated us. In medieval Europe, bread was a class system in loaf form. White bread for the rich. Dense, dark rye for peasants. English kings even passed the assize of bread, one of the first consumer protection laws, regulating price and weight. A baker caught cheating, dragged through the streets with the bad loaf tied around their neck. Brutal, but effective. And when bread prices exploded in 1789, the French Revolution, the loaf was already in the fire. Then the Industrial Revolution democratized it. Cheaper flour, mass production, white bread for everyone. And then in 1928, a jeweler named Otto Friedrich Rohvetter, yes, a jeweler, invented sliced bread after 16 years of work, including surviving a factory fire that destroyed all his blueprints. The local paper called it the greatest thing in the baking industry since bread was wrapped. That is literally where the phrase comes from. The greatest thing since sliced bread has a birthday, July 7th, 1928. Here's what's beautiful. Every culture on Earth independently invented their own bread. India's naan and roti, Ethiopia's injera, both plate and food. France's baguette, now a UNESCO World Heritage item. Mexico's tortilla, thousands of years before Europeans arrived. Japan's shokupan, so pillowy it barely feels real. One idea: grain, water, heat. Thousands of expressions. A $500 billion global industry, consumed in every country on Earth. So the next time you tear into a piece of bread, whatever kind, just remember, you're holding 14,000 years of human ingenuity in your hands. Accidental discovery, revolution, culture, all in a single loaf. That's pretty remarkable for something you can pick up for $2 at a petrol station. What's your favorite bread? I genuinely want to know. See you in the next one.